Hey there, everybody. Got another set of mods for you here. Got two of them here this time. These are the Cherry Burst Twins. These are, how this all started. Okay. I was doing builds and I was doing one of everything. I'm still working on one of everything. I'm just about done. I think it takes about 40 guitars to have one of everything. But I didn't have, if I can hold this camera with my left hand, figuring out where the buttons are and such. Okay, so I didn't have a Strat, and this was my Strat build. This guy right here, and it's still under construction. And as you can see, it's a Cherry Burst. And so the idea was, I was like, hey, look at this Cherry Burst kind of headstock. That might work with this body. So I saw these guitars and I was going to get one just to use the neck off of it with the Cherry Burst headstock on this build here. But I don't know what happened. I succumbed to guitar acquisition syndrome or something, but it turned out that they made both a Strat and they made a Tele, and they're real pretty. I mean, they're all like, classic colors and a nice Cherry Burst and, all that kind of good stuff. So, yeah, and see, they both originally came with the matching headstock. This is the original neck here for this one. This had a bad truss rod in it, and I had to replace it with this neck that I just happen to have. So, yeah, so they're real pretty, and I just ended up. I mean, they're like about $100 a piece. I think the Strat was like a little under 100, and the Tele was just a tad over 100. So they were ended up to average out to $100 a piece. Like I said, this is not the original neck. This is just a eBay neck. But yeah, the guitars themselves are real pretty, and they're decent guitars, all that good stuff. It's not hot pickups or anything, but they're definitely nice looking. You could get one of these. You can put in some hot pickups, and you'd have a fine guitar. So let's see here. As far as the mods go, first and foremost, this one has a different neck on it. It has an actual T-type headstock neck on it. And let's see, they both have locking tuners. As you can see, locking tuners and locking tuners. I decided not to use this headstock or one of these kind of necks off of one of these guitars for that build down there because of the logo, and I didn't think I could get the logo off without messing up the flame, and that was the whole point in using it. So it was like, okay, forget that idea. So let's see, yeah, Floyd Rose locknut and retainer bar as always. Oil finish fretboards, rolled fretboard edges, and rounded fret ends on both of them. Smooth as baby's bottom, all the way up and down, like they've been played for 30 years or something. As far as the color scheme and everything, I'm really loving both of these. This one, I had to get match set of knobs in cream. It already had the cream for the pickguard covers, and it goes great with the tortoiseshell and the Cherry Burst. And then of course we got the matching flames for the straps and dual strap locks on both of these builds. And yeah, on the bottom too. Strap lock on that one, and yeah, on this one too. And like I said, these are real pretty guitars. If you look at the wood and stuff on them, they're just beautiful guitars. Get it over here in the light a bit. Really real pretty. I mean, yeah. The headstock, that red, it could be a deeper red compared to like this red, but other than that, yeah, they're nice. They're definitely nice. So let's see. Moving on down with the mods, I left all the pickups original on both of these guitars. This one here, I went to the top loader 6 saddle bridge, and it was significantly different from the original 3 saddle bridge. I had to, on this one I decided not to move the pickup, and instead I kind of like placed the bridge based on where the pickup for the old bridge was, and ended up having to use long screws here for the roller saddles. And yeah, the roller saddles are different from the bridge. They didn't come with the bridge. And let's see on this one here, I didn't have the long screws, or didn't have enough of them in order to not reroute the pickup, and so I based the bridge location more on where it should be for original size screws, length screws, which meant more or less I was limited by this guy here, because that's an original length screw. I believe this is a long screw on this one here, but I only had like 2 long screws to play with, so. But yeah, for this one here, I left the pickup where it was, which meant the bridge was down far, and this had insanely long screws on the 3 saddle bridge, and so I had to get some insanely long screws for the 6 saddle bridge. So that's how that turned out, and once I got the screws, everything was fine. And over on this one, once again, we got the roller saddles, but no changes for anything as far as like the screws or anything like that goes. This here, the only thing was, came with a white knob for the trim bar, and so I wanted to go with everything else on it was cream, and so what I did was I got a cream one for it. I actually ended up having to get a whole set. The set looked better than the original stuff, so I just put the entire set on. So now everything's nice and cream on this one here. And I think that's pretty much it for these guys. Not a whole lot of mods. As you can see, this guy was originally stringed through, and I didn't lose the ferrules on this one. I probably had to hold in a couple of them with a drop of super glue, but that's okay. And this is still all original back there, so. And yeah, they got a little ZZG plate and everything. So yeah, pretty guitars, and a good value, definitely good value. You know, they sound decent and everything, and they've got nice necks on them and stuff like that. So yeah, if you're looking for an inexpensive basic guitar that'll get the job done, this is yet another option that's out there. And until next time, I had something I wanted to show. Just for going away, everybody hold on for a sec. Let me hit pause here. Okay, I think I'm recording again, and I'm all done here. And so for the closing credits, I figured I'd give you all a little shot of eye candy here. Are you ready? Hold your breath. You're about to see something beautiful. And no, it's not a real one. I'm not that rich. This is a... Come on, get out of the way there. It's a fake. It's a forgery. But it's absolutely flawless and perfect in every manner. Yeah, a real fake Gibson Modern, complete with the Gumby headstock, the proper hardware on this end, the whole 9 yards, with a matching Modern case. So anyway, there's your eye candy for the day. Everybody have a good one. I'll see you in the next video.